Hello, I'm going to show you a short demo of the HAnS plugin. That is a plugin for editing support for embedded feature annotations. I'm going to show you this through the implementation of a simple snake game, which you see before you. And I will begin by showing how the snake game works. It is simply a snake moving across the playing area and eating food. The entire codebase is annotated with feature annotations, and there are various granularities. In this case, you have the feature playing area is mapped to the entire graphics folder, and in this case a tile feature is mapped to the square panel.java file, and in other cases, as in this code, we have mappings to certain lines of code. Now I will implement a feature called poison that is very similar to the food feature. But instead of enlarging the snake, it will shrink it by 1 if eaten. The first step when adding and implementing a new feature is to add it to the feature model, in this case next to the food feature. And since we know it will be very similar to the food feature, we can take a look at the implementation of food and see what we can do about poison. Of course, poison will need a specific color in the game, in this case red. We can annotate this line by simply typing and line and then poison, select from the list. We can do the same thing about the enum in the square to light up and line poison. We can see that in threads controller food is mentioned quite a lot, so we will actually open that in the editor. In order to annotate an entire block of code, you can simply select the code that you want to enclose in feature annotations, right-click and surround with feature annotation, and then select the block annotation. And then we can map the poison feature to this block of code. Here you can see the snake game with the poison feature implemented. The last thing we want to show you is the refactoring support in HAnS. HAnS supports refactoring such that features can be renamed and all the references to those features are renamed as well. Let's say, for example, we want to change this feature blank into the new name background. We can see that blank is used twice in code, and we can change its name simply by right-clicking and selecting rename and typing in the new name background, which changes the name both here in the feature model but also in its usages, as you can see here.